Once upon a time, on a Monday in 2016, I didn't mind that tomorrow was Monday. And I was living full-time, but now I'm living part-time instead. I don't mean the rest of the time I'm dead, it's just every time I leave the front door, I want to go back to my bed. I want to hear thoughts unsaid, I want to leave people on red, and I want to be somewhere else instead, and sometimes I just want some. Mondays used to be my favorite. It meant I'd see you tomorrow. Those were the times I clocked out to live that part-time life. Now, no days are my favorite. They all just merge, I don't savor it. There's no more time left to borrow to make up for not living. And I feel like 2016 was the best. I didn't need to think of the future. I was constantly wearing glasses, not just rose-tinted, more fuchsia. And in the future, if I still have time, if I could rewind, I'd be there more when you needed. I'd listen more when you pleaded. I'd stay another night or maybe two. Scratch that, I'll just live with you. Cause time flies when we have some, but we don't have it anymore. So now when I live, I want to lose track of time. So when I go off the grid, don't worry, I'm fine. That's just some more time gone. Oh, and how Mondays used to be my favorite. It meant I'd see you tomorrow. I didn't need to think of the future. I was constantly wearing glasses, not just rose-tinted, more fuchsia. And in the future, if I still have time, if I could rewind, I'd keep Mondays to myself. I wouldn't see you tomorrow. Because it's dawned on me that past a certain point, you can't go back to an emotion, back to a time, back to the time when I left home on my sister's birthday. That was the last time before I really left. Before I left the nest. Before I became a guest in my own city. But I thought, wait, maybe I should loosen up. I'm squeezing my fist to hold on, but maybe I should loosen up. I'm not losing touch. Maybe it was always going this way. Because even the people I left, if I stayed, it would still be the same because they became what they became, and it's not even to place blame. It's just lost time and things change. Like one day you go from notes to loose change. Or you go from being best friends to being estranged, and they don't come so much anymore. It's not the same the more I go. It's not like before. Now on Mondays, I talk to Heather. 50 minutes every Monday to unpack the suitcases in my mind. They've been closed since the first holiday and I've had about 25, but sometimes I find that even the therapist doesn't get it. In 50 minutes, I'm trying to explain my spectrum and my limits that don't fit into 50 minutes or even a Monday. Just like my spirituality doesn't fit in church on a Sunday. And so much has changed since that Monday in 2016 or that Monday when I was 15. And it's true, you can't go back to a time and back to an emotion. That's why sometimes I wish, like ignorance is bliss, that Mondays were still my favorite. Thank you so much. Thank you. Temi spoken word. Thank you guys, love you. Thanks for having me, Grooverse. Thanks for having me, Ted. Bye.
Give it up for Temi T! Wow.